At first glance, Yasmin Swift appears to be a healthy young woman. However, when a stranger noticed her parking her vehicle in a disabled spot, an accusatory and angry note quickly appeared on her windshield. Yasmin Swift, who lives in Kent, England, used to spend weekends at a local pub with her friends. One day, when she returned to her car, she found a note accusing her of parking illegally in a spot reserved for disabled people. This note, given in front of her friends, made her cry and affected her mood for a while. Despite this, Yasmin stayed strong, picked herself up, and turned the situation into something amazing, which is really inspiring. The note accused Yasmin of parking illegally and claimed she was not disabled. This was the first time someone had left such a mean note on her car, and it made her cry in front of her friends. Yasmin had a good childhood, graduated from high school, and worked as a hairdresser. However, her life changed suddenly when she got sick. She thought it was the flu or an allergic reaction, but no medication helped her. She got weaker and lost a lot of weight. Even though she tried hard, she couldn't understand what was wrong. Her health kept getting worse and her appetite decreased. Seeing how serious it was, Yasmin's mother decided to find out what was causing her illness. Growing increasingly concerned, Yasmin Swift's mom decided it was crucial to take her daughter to the hospital promptly. Despite various tests, the hospital staff couldn't establish a conclusive diagnosis and sent her home with a clean bill of health. As days passed, Swift's health continued to deteriorate, intensifying the worry for her family. Frequent visits to Kenton Hospital in Kent became routine, and the doctors remained perplexed regarding Swift's illness. Doctors struggled to comprehend Yasmin Swift's condition, with one speculating that the physical illness might have a psychological root like hypochondria. Swift vehemently denied this, insisting that her ailment was real and not imaginary. Determined to find answers, she pressed on, growing increasingly anxious. Swift and her mother faced a desperate situation as her health continued to deteriorate without a clear diagnosis. Finally, when hope seemed almost lost, the doctors provided an answer. Swift was diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary arterial hypertension, a rare disorder affecting the lungs and heart, impairing proper breathing. While it explained her severe symptoms, there was no guarantee of a cure. While relieved to finally understand the cause of her distress, Swift and her family were also shocked by the diagnosis. As she delved into the details of the disease, she discovered that individuals with her disorder PHTN typically don't live past the age of 17. Realizing she was defying the odds came as both a blessing and a warning. While it was positive news in a way, it meant that she would have to be more cautious moving forward. With the diagnosis came the need for significant adjustments. Despite the positive aspect of being alive and well, Swift had to make substantial lifestyle changes to manage. Her condition required her to maintain normal functioning by receiving medication through a daily pump. Despite this treatment, there were certain activities she would no longer be able to engage in. It was a challenging reality for someone so young to grasp and adapt to. In the UK, healthcare is mostly provided by the government's public health service. However, even with this, the specialized medication and equipment Yasmin needed were very expensive because her condition was rare. Her medication had to be specially ordered. Yasmin didn't come from a rich family and didn't earn much herself. Despite the costs going up, she couldn't miss a day of medication, so she came up with a plan to help pay for her healthcare. Yasmin thought the internet would be the best way to get help. She wasn't familiar with crowdfunding, but she had seen how social media could be powerful. So she decided to try and raise $1,300 online, which she estimated would cover her initial medical needs. She wasn't sure if it would work, but she hoped for the best. At first, Yasmin was nervous about the campaign failing and not getting enough money. She knew she couldn't afford her treatment without the campaign's help. When she checked the campaign's progress, she was amazed. Not only did she reach her goal, but she also about 20% more than she needed. Even though Yasmin looked healthy, her condition legally made her disabled. Her health issues made it hard for her to do strenuous work or walk long distances, and they could even be life-threatening. Even though her condition wasn't visible, she still needed to use disabled parking spots. But people judged her because she looked healthy, which added to the challenges of living with her condition. This made her feel stigmatized and judged. Swift's abrupt and unforeseen diagnosis reshaped the meaning of her life. Despite facing significant challenges, she remained grateful and was determined not to let her disability cast a negative shadow on her existence. Swift cherished outdoor activities and spending time with friends. Although her lifestyle faced evident restrictions, she remained resilient. However, for some, reconciling her outgoing nature with the severity of her illness proved challenging. The note left on Swift's car, recalling our starting point, served as a poignant illustration of how judgment and stigma intruded into the teenager's daily life. Swift grappled with the sadness and anger stirred by the note, blamed for something she hadn't done. Swift faced the challenge of explaining herself with no way to do so. Dealing with an invisible physical disability was tough, and disbelief from others exacerbated the situation. The emotions of anger and hurt overwhelmed Swift. compelling her to share her experience. Turning to social media, she aimed to shed light on the profound impact of even a minor misunderstanding. Swift posted a brief account on Facebook outlining the contents of the note and expressing her feelings. Initially, she wrote the post to clear her thoughts and share her pain and frustration with friends. Surprisingly, her words resonated with a broader audience on the internet. In voicing her struggles, Swift uncovered a widespread issue faced by many with non-visible disabilities. The post garnered 4,000 likes, highlighting the significance of the problem. Receiving overwhelming support from friends, family, and strangers, Swift felt vindicated for the hateful note. However, she emphasized that the post transcended her individual experience, shedding light on a larger societal issue. Recognizing the widespread nature of the issue, Swift urged her friends and family to share the post, aiming to reach others facing similar challenges and alleviate their sense of isolation. Swift's determination to maintain her vibrant lifestyle extended beyond enjoying music festivals and socializing. It encompassed the pursuit of meaningful relationships, including her connection with Tyler Norris. In him, she found unwavering support and understanding, creating a perfect and vital relationship for Swift. As their relationship flourished, Norris became a reliable source of emotional support and encouragement for Swift. Their deep connection and trust were evident, and Swift found comfort in Norris's consistent presence during challenging times. Norris's assistance bolstered Swift's confidence, inspiring her to embrace life more boldly. Feeling prepared and adventurous, Swift and Norris embarked on a journey to explore the world together, selecting Portugal, particularly the southern coast of the Algarve, as their initial destination. The couple eagerly anticipated the experiences that awaited them. The beautiful beaches of the southern coast of the Algarve were perfect for relaxing and having fun. Yasmin and her partner did various activities like sunbathing and even got to swim with dolphins at an aqua park, which was a dream come true for them. This trip brought Yasmin a lot of joy, and it wasn't just because of her partner. Her family and friends also made each day exciting and adventurous. Even though Yasmin faced many challenges because of her illness, it made her appreciate every moment and want to enjoy life's pleasures. She always tried to stay positive and live by the motto, "Live well." She believed in making the most of every day and wanted to help others facing similar challenges. Feeling like she had a second chance at life, Yasmin was determined to give back and make a positive impact on her life and others. Despite struggling with tasks that were easy for her friends and family, Yasmin was determined to live life to the fullest. She wanted to pick up where she left off before her diagnosis and achieve even more than she had before. After her diagnosis, she focused on living a healthier life and changing her mindset to overcome the physical changes. Yasmin Swift believed that many people didn't understand disabilities, especially ones that weren't visible. She wanted to educate and confront those who had outdated ideas about disabilities. Her efforts seemed to be helping change people's views. After her successful crowdfunding campaign and viral Facebook posts, Yasmin realized she could use her newfound fame to advocate for others with similar challenges. She felt it was important to not only talk about her own condition, but also to highlight the difficulties faced by people with various invisible disabilities. Yasmin thought that anyone in her situation might have done the same, but she felt a personal responsibility to raise awareness. To the many people who read her posts online and found hope, Yasmin became a hero for challenging the stigma against people like her. Despite facing ongoing stigma, she chose to live life fully, ignoring those who judge her unfairly. This experience made Yasmin stronger, showing how tough situations can reveal a person's true character. She continues to live an active life despite her illness, inspiring others with her resilience. Yasmin Swift is truly a hero, raising awareness for those who struggle silently with their own challenges.